So what is going on, guys, and welcome to the first ever episode of our FIFA 16 career mode with Portsmouth. So we're going to be starting off here, as you hear, selecting the almighty Portsmouth, as they are currently sitting in the Football League 2. They have currently got around 1.1 million transfer budget to spend, and they've got 77,000 weekly wages. So what we're going to basically do, as you see there, we can actually use Fratton Park, which is great to see. So we're going to be playing on world class at the moment. We will be up in this, but I just want to try and get used to it as close as we can before we start up in the difficulty. We're actually going to move it to euros because I do live in Spain. It's going to be very confusing if we have it left in pounds, and we're going to leave everything else as it is, as we're going to play at Fratton Park and we're going to download the latest squads. So FIFA 16 has eventually got here. I haven't yet played a game on the official game. I played it on the demo, but not the official one. I've jumped, as soon as I've got the game, I've gone straight in and thought I need to record a video for you guys, as I'm really hoping you guys will enjoy it. So we are going to be called FIFA Juiced, as you guys would have probably already guessed, or FIFA Juicy actually, probably, because a lot of you guys do refer to as Juicy for some reason. But anyway, so we're going to be called FIFA Juicy. We're going to be England. Shirt and tie will be not actually tracksuit. We're going to run the suit, actually. We're going to run the suit and we're going to advance. So as you see here, Portsmouth have appointed the new boss, and that is us. So a few of you guys have actually said in the comments down below a few players that you think would be good for us to try and sign. I've also mentioned a few that I think will look very, very good if we could try and bring them in, which hopefully you guys will also enjoy. And what I'm hoping to do is get our objective the first season, in my eyes, is to get promoted. With the team we've got, we've surely got to be challenged for promotion, and we want that automatic promotion spot. If not, we'll have to try and play out in the battle for the playoffs, and hopefully we will eventually get our game of going up into the first division, into the League One, which hopefully is, well, not hopefully, that is what we need to be doing to be able to get in our race to the Barclays Premier League. So we are going to start off with saving the file here, and we're going to jump straight in. First of all, we're going to have a look at our squad, and then we're going to go ahead, maybe inquire about a few players. We are also going to accept our pre-season tournament invite. So this is the first new feature we have seen so far. So we want to try and get a little bit more of a budget. So we can go into one of three different tournaments. We can go into the one on the left, which is difficulty is 2.5 stars, and we get paid 1.66 million. We get the one in the middle, which is 1.75 million, and we get paid the one on the right, which is supposedly the easiest tournament to go into, and it's the one with the most paid. So obviously we're going to enter that one. So if we get paid more for going into this tournament, then that is what we're going to want, because we're going to want that extra 2 million to try and sign that all-important first-team player that we do hopefully can use. So we're going to have a look at our objectives, as hopefully they won't be too difficult. As I see here, the Invitational Cup, which we already know about. The Domestic Cup, they want us to reach the round of 32, which is fair enough. I do believe we can achieve that goal. They'd actually say here that not much really, introducing the global transfer market. They've actually got a scout report for us here. So we've got Elliot List, Rachel Gordon, Moussa Dembele. This is a guy we want to maybe scout him, because we did actually have him in our previous career mode, and he was a extremely good player. Then we got Osborne, James, Wakefield, Moncourt, Featherstone, Gardner will be a little bit too expensive, Sean Williams will be too expensive, and that is it. So they look pretty decent, but maybe not, in my eyes, the best of players. And our league objective, which is the most important, they want us to win the league title. They don't want to get us promoted, they want us to win it. So I think we probably could achieve it, but it's going to be a hard task. So now we're going to go ahead and go into our squad, have a look at our squad report. Hopefully, I have never seen the squad report, I've never seen the ratings, so it's going to be the first time I'm going to see the Portsmouth ratings, and let's see how they are. So we've got in goal, we've got a 29-year-old goalkeeper, Paul Jones, looks pretty decent, 62 rated. Ben Davies, he's 34 years of age, but he's 66 rated, so he probably will be a first-team player. Matt Clark, 63 rated, only 18 years of age. Unfortunately, he's only on loan at the club, but maybe we can try and turn that into a permanent deal later on down the line. Christian Burgers doesn't look too bad. Ender Stevens, he looks a pretty good player. 65 rated, 24 years old, and he has actually on a permanent deal, which is good. Nigel Atangala, Michael Doyle, Gareth Evans, maybe not the best of player, but we'll have to wait and see. Connor Chaplin, this guy here, you guys have left loads of comments in the comments down below saying this guy is really good. He's only 18 years of age. He might not have the best rating, but you guys seem to think he is a very, very good player. So we will have to be using him, and I'm going to go with you guys there, and he will probably be in the first team to start off with. Whether I like him or not, that's another aspect. We'll have to wait and see. So Carl Bennett, this guy is, I think, our best player at the club. He's worth nearly €1 million. He's got very, very good balance, agility, acceleration and sprint speed, and I do think this guy can be banging in a few goals for us, and hopefully we can get him up to a 70 rated. So we got McGurguk, Bass, Ben Close, Jack Watmore, who was actually in our previous career. We didn't actually use him that much, but maybe we can use him a little bit more this season. Adam Webster, Naismith, and there is a very good player which I think will be coming up soon, but we've got Adam Barton and Matt Tubbs. Matt Tubbs might be on the little bit of the old side, but might have to get rid of him and try and bring in a younger player. Adam Barton looks pretty decent player. James Dunn, Hollands, this guy here, Gary Roberts. I know he's 31 years of age, but he's 68 rated. He is officially our best rated player. I will actually be looking into bringing in Dele Alli, but maybe he'll be a little bit too more expensive on the wage budget. We've got Brian Murphy. He's quite old as a goalkeeper, but I think he could still be alright to play the first season at least, as hopefully his rating won't start dropping too much. And then the rest look pretty standard players. So that is actually the squad, our Portsmouth squad. It looks very, very good as well, as now our goalkeepers has got the official kit, which is great to see. Transfers, not much. We've got €1.5 million, and we've got 10,000 in the weekly budget, which doesn't seem too bad. But if we sign Dele Alli, I do think he is on about 10,000, so I think that would be way too much money for us to go ahead. We are going to go ahead and maybe inquire for Ali, whether they let us have him or not. We'll have to wait and see, because they probably won't let him go, because he's a very good player and he's very young as well. So we're going to inquire about him. If they don't let him go, then we'll have to go in and maybe loan him for 2 years and make sure, let's see if they will accept that. Also, another player is Iheanacho, the striker from Manchester City. We will inquire about him as well. He is loan listed, so if we can't get him, we might end up loaning him in as well, because remember, we can also transfer some of our budget over, and if we do well in the cup, then you never know, we could do maybe get a few more players to bring in as well, or to free up a little bit more of the wage budget. So we're going to go in and sell our players. We're going to have a look, see if we can sell anyone. So we've got Clark and Sockley actually on loan at the club. Davies, Burgess, none of these players. I think Atangana I will actually put up on the transfer list, because I don't really think he'll be the best of players for me to have in the squad. Evans, I think I'll keep him because he's quite young and he doesn't look too bad. These guys down here, Watmore, I'll keep him for the time being. Naismith doesn't look too good. Tubbs, I will actually put on the transfer list. That doesn't mean I'm going to let him go, guys. I'm putting him on there just if we get any offers. If we get any really good offers, then in fact we might let him go. But I'm not 100% sure yet, and I will not let him go unless I do have a good replacement for him. So we're actually going to have a look at the training now. And as you see here, we can put 5 players into the slots, and hopefully we can start getting our players to build up. So what we're going to do, we're going to put Chaplin in, because I think he looks pretty decent, and hopefully we can start to increase his rating. So we're going to put him on headers, distance shooting, I think. Try and put him up a little bit so he can put his long shots up. We're going to put him on there. The next player we will put in on will be a winger. Let's see if we can put any decent wingers. I think Bennett has definitely got to be a player that we can put on there. That won't increase that much, but we'll put him on the dribble course. It might be a little bit easy for him, but we'll have to put him on, see how he does. Hopefully he can get quite a high rating. We're going to go on to the midfielders now, so we're going to have one in each position, I think, to start off with, and then we can start to concentrate on a few different aspects of their game. The next player that maybe I could try and increase is this guy here, Barton. He doesn't look too bad. I don't think he's going to be going up that much, but hopefully he might be able to go up a little bit, and hopefully boost his rating just that little bit, which is what we desperately want. Clark looks very good, because he looks like a promising player. As you see there in the top right hand corner, it says trainable attributes. He is promising. Unfortunately, he's not here on a permanent deal yet, but we can try and convert that into permanent. But what we're going to do, we're going to train him up, see how he gets on, and we're going to put him in El Rondo, as that will truly test his defensive skills. And then the next player we will be putting in will be Stockley as well, to try and maybe put his rating up just a little bit touch more, which would be good. So what we're going to do, we're going to simulate all of them, because we don't want to play them, because I don't think... Well, I think I won't be playing any of them. We're going to have to see how they get on. and a lot of them get good ratings, to be honest, which is good to see. Chaplin's gone up, I don't know whether he's gone up a rating, so that we've all used your available training session, come back next week. But Clark got a B, a C, A Barton got, so he's nearly gone up to 65 rated now. Bennett's close to a 68, and it looks good now. I'm starting to like this new aspect to the FIFA 15. I think it will, FIFA 16, sorry, as it will make it more interesting for us. So we've got a few more emails back now. We've got an update from Chile. They found 12 players for us. Maybe we can inquire about one of them. Actually, all free agents. So maybe what we can do, we can start scouting loads of them. And hopefully, there will be some decent player amongst all of these. As if there's a decent player, we might be able to pick up quite a bargain, which is obviously what we're hoping to do. So we've scouted a few players there. We've got a few emails back here. Dele Alli, they say that he's only recently joined Spurs, so they won't let him go. And Iheanacho said they want in a region of around about 2.1 million for him. So they do want a lot of money for Iheanacho. So what I'm actually going to be doing, I will offer them around about 500,000 plus a player of mine, which that player will be, whether you like it. I'm sorry guys, I think it will be Matt Tubbs. I'll try and offload Matt Tubbs and 500,000 for Iheanacho, because Iheanacho, I am thinking about the future. Matt Tubbs might be good for the first season, but will he be good for the second season and the third season? I'm not sure, guys, so we'll have to wait and see. But we have actually got our first game, which is up against Wimbledon. We're not actually going to play this one. What we're going to do, we're going to sim this game, see how we get on, and depending on how we get on, we might be playing the next few games. We'll have to wait and see. So we're going to sim this one. Hopefully we can get a good result. Jones, Davies, Clark, Berger, Stevens in the backline. Garner is actually playing. So we've got a few of our best players on the bench, but I don't want to be risking any injuries. We're actually playing up against Wimbledon, and Wimbledon actually find the back of the net if Akinfenwa there. So unfortunately, we find ourselves 1-0 down at home. And Davies has missed a penalty, but thankfully we have got ourselves back on level terms there through McGurk, our striker. So maybe we can start using him as a first choice striker. It doesn't look like there's going to be a score. It looks like we're going to end the game 1-1, which in fact we do. So we end up drawing our first competitive, well, it's not competitive game, but it's our first game, 1-1. So we have actually got an update from England as well. So there's a few players here, but none of them seem to convince me that much. I don't want to be splashing out the cash on players I'm not 100% sure about. Tom Carroll, oh yeah, I'd love Jack Wilshere. I'm sure we'll be able to convince him to come to the club. I don't think so. Moussa Dembele, he looks amazing, but I don't think we'll be getting him. And Elliot List doesn't look too good either. I don't think we should be trying to spend that much money out. And they say actually, unfortunately, they can't go ahead because they're not interested in the player. So maybe I think what we'll have to do, he's on 8,000. So whether we loan him in for a 2-year deal or whether we loan him out for, I'm not sure. We'll have to. I think what we'll do, we loan him for 2 years and we'll set a bid of 1.5 million at the future fee, and hopefully they will accept that. I'm not 100% sure because after the 2 years his rating probably will have gone up quite a bit, and I'm not very sure they will actually allow us to go ahead and do that. And it looks like they say actually nothing, because these are all previous emails, so we can actually in fact delete all these now. Dele Alli, we will actually have to, if we want him, we'll have to go in and loan him. We'll have a 2 year and we'll maybe set 1 million. I'm very much doubt they will accept that for Dele Alli. We'll have to wait and see. Especially, I don't know whether he'll want to come down to Portsmouth. But we've got player development. I think we can do a few more training drills here. So we're going to load the previous session. We have exactly the same one. And hopefully, Barton can go up a rating, which it'd be great to see if he can. Hopefully, he can get a good rating in this training session. And he gets a C. And he doesn't go up any ratings whatsoever, unfortunately. Clark's nearly gone up. So Clark is right on the very border. He's gone up to 64 now. And how do you guys actually want me to do this training thing? Do you want me to show you every training session? Show you how the players are progressing? I'm not 100% sure. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think I should be doing, as obviously you guys are the main ones that watch the videos. So the next thing is Adam May wants to play in the squad, but unfortunately, I'm sorry mate, you're not good enough to come into the first team squad at the moment, especially after we're going to be trying to at least do well in this cup. So Swindon actually lose their first game against Fleetwood. So what we're going to do, we're going to put out basically our strongest squad, and hopefully we can get something from the game. So I think what we can do, we can put where's our best player here. Roberts can play instead of Atangana. Chaplin can move out wide, and Evans might actually come onto the bench, and we'll bring Hollands, or actually we'll bring Barton on into the middle, and hopefully that will increase our defence a little bit more. Dunn can come onto the bench instead of Naismith, and hopefully that team will be good enough to beat the team that we are going to be playing now, which hopefully will then increase our chances of winning this International Cup, which can hopefully then allow us to sign that all-important, crucial player that will really help us get into the next division, which hopefully will be via winning the league title. If not, we have to go through the promotion places, and if not, we might not even get there. So we're going to skip this one, and we end up drawing the game 1-1. Even Traore got a red card as well. So Bennett actually scored the goal, but A. Jose scored the goal for Swindon. So I think we have to play the last game, because otherwise we might not even get through the group stage, which we do not want whatsoever. As especially in the next game, it's up against Fleetwood, and they have won all of their 2 games. So an update from Chile SC here. See if there's any other players. A 16-year-old left back there, but he doesn't look very good, so I don't think we'll be going him for him. We can inquire about this guy here. Dyer is a free agent. So quite a few of them are free agents. So maybe we can try and increase our chances of getting a free agent, which would be good to see. Actually, they see that are reviewing your offer to take on loan. We feel that the fee involved is fair, but we are not decided on allowing him to spend a period on loan and ultimately depart our club, so they're going to get back to us. So I would actually love that, because we actually only put 1.5 million after the 2-year period, so that could be a great deal for us there if we could get that away. What a deal that could be. And we also got the final squad report on Moussa Dembele, who's a very good striker, 66 rated. He's valued at 1.2 million. So maybe if we offer something quite low, we might be able to get him in. Actually, they're saying if we offer something in the region of about 600,000, we might be able to get him. And he's only on 2,000 a week. So what we're going to do, we're going to offer 400,000. No, not 4 million. I mean 400,000. So I put in the wrong column. Thankfully, we didn't have that money. Otherwise, we would have offered a lot of money. But he's only on 2,000 a week. Will Fulham accept that? If they accept that, that could be a great, great signing for us early in the season. And Spurs say that they've decided to reject the future for the club is unsure. They don't want to let him be sold, blah blah blah. So maybe we won't try and get Dele Alli right at this moment in time, but as you guys probably are aware, the other cream I will be doing is probably going to be with Leicester, because they're currently winning the straw poll. I might be able to sign Dele Alli in my Leicester cream mode, which he will then obviously be able to play as well. So what we're going to do, maybe we can do this, offer 1.5 and a 2-year deal. Will they accept that? I'm not sure, because obviously we don't actually need the money at this moment in time. We need it in 2 years. So in 2 years, we might need quite a bit of money at the end. We'll have to wait and see. But that is pretty much going to be it for the first episode of our Portsmouth Crew Mode after we've had a look at these emails. So we've got a few scout reports back from a few of the free agents. So a free agent there, 64 rated. He looks pretty decent. And this guy, unfortunately, hasn't come back to us yet. So maybe he could be a player that we could try and bring in. 69 rated centre attacking mid. How much is his wage? He's only on 5,000. So this guy could be a very good. Unfortunately, he's not actually a free agent, so we won't be going for him. Oscar Hernandez, is he a free agent? No, so we won't get rid of him either. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get any free agents, and he looks rubbish. So a 69 rated, okay, he's quite good, 69 rated, but I'm not going to be paying 1.5 million for a player like that. I prefer to spend 1.9 million on a better player. And Jack Grealish, I don't think we'll ever get him. We'll inquire about him. Whether we get him, I'd very, very much doubt it. And apart from that, there's not many other players we can inquire about, especially with the budget we do have. And that they say they have the option to purchase him. The player will be joining you shortly. So our first signing of the season has come to us. And they've actually taken our transfer budget, but I think I can still use that 1.5 million. I'm pretty sure we can. Yes, we can. So great news for us there. The first signing for us has come in, and it is Iheanacho from Manchester City, and he will be probably coming in a permanent deal as well. We'll find him there. He's a 67 rated striker. He looks very good. He's got good acceleration, good sprint speed, good agility, and I'm hoping he can turn it into the next massive star for us at Portsmouth. So the first signing of the season has already been made, and it is Iheanacho from Manchester City. But that's actually going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be very much appreciated. And I really, really do hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of the Portsmouth Crew Mode. But it could be the first episode of our second Crew Mode, which will probably be with Leicester. So make sure not to miss that one.